I'm Nathalia Ferr, and this is episode 3 of hashtag Road to ZINCON. So in this episode, I'm going to be talking to you guys about money. I'm going to talk to you guys about basic survival information that you will need at ZINCON so that you make sure to stay within budget when it comes to food and basic necessities so you can go a little crazy at the Zubaware store. So if you've never been to convention before, I am sure one of the things on your mind is, what about food? Rest assured, the hotels have in-room dining and they have restaurants, pool bars, and gift shops. But if you've ever traveled, you know that most of these places are a little overpriced. And then you have to think about all the people that are at convention who are going to be going to the same restaurants as you are every single mealtime, which means that these restaurants get crazy full. So I'm gonna share with you guys a few restaurants that are in the area that are within walking distance. Some of them are a little pricey, but totally worth it if you're gonna do maybe one night of convention. And some of them are chain restaurants that you guys are familiar with. And of course, they're easier to keep you within budget. So if you're staying at the Hyatt or the Hilton, you will always be connected by the convention center. Once you go through the convention center, you will see that there are various little kiosks of food, and they have food from all over the world. They have Asian, any type of Latin food you can think of. They even have sandwiches and even a salad cart. So there's no excuse for you not to be healthy. And sometimes you're just gonna be very, very unhealthy because you are tired and all you want is a big, fat, juicy burger.
Oh yeah.
So some of the restaurants that are really close to the Hyatt and the convention center are McDonald's, Denny's. You also have Red Lobster. So those 3 restaurants seem to be the most popular with everyone that are staying within the hotels. They're very easy to get to. They're all under 10 minutes walking distance. Now, if you want to go further on International Drive and keep walking away from the convention center, you are going to find Johnny Rockets, Capitol Grill. Now, those are a little further, so it could take you anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes walking. Or you can just get an Uber. Now, inside the hotel, if you're staying at the Hyatt, they have a diner, 2 restaurants, they have bars, and they also have a poolside coconut grill and bar. If that's where you're gonna go during lunchtime, make sure you have enough time because usually you'll have to wait in line. If you're staying at the Hilton, they also have a restaurant in there. They also have a poolside bar. The Rosen also has a restaurant inside of it. Now, if you've ever been on a trip and eaten at the restaurant located inside of the hotel, you know that they tend to be a little bit pricey. Now, for the coffee lovers. Unfortunately, there isn't a Starbucks nearby. But there is a Dunkin' Donuts. So if you're a Dunkin' Donuts fan, more power to you. If you're a Starbucks fan, there is a little coffee place inside of the Hyatt where they serve the Frappuccinos and the Cappuccinos and the All-Chinos that Starbucks makes. So ever since my first convention, I have always gone shopping as soon as I get to Orlando. For those of you who are flying in, I have a very easy solution for you, and it's called Walgreens. For those of you who want to go to a superstore and do not mind maybe getting an Uber or a taxi or finding a Zin member that maybe drove to convention, there is a Walmart superstore, but you do have to cross the highway, so you might want to make sure that you give yourself enough time for that. So to show you guys all of the things that you can find at Walgreens, I decided to get my little one and the husband and take a trip down to my local Walgreens where we're gonna find pretty much the same things once we're in Orlando. Check it out.
A lot of variety for sunscreen, so Walgreens is definitely a must because if you remember from episode 1, this is a do not forget at home. Okay, so I just found the cutest little section here, and it's all hair products, and they're tiny sizes. And one of the things, the shampoo, the dry shampoo, that I recommended for you guys.
A huge must-have at convention, and I did not mention this on episode 1 because I wanted to wait for episode 3, is an extra battery for your phone. The reason why you want to have this is because, let's be honest, you're going to be on your phone the entire time. You're going to be FaceTiming, you're going to Snapchat, you're going to Instagram, you're going to Facebook, you're going to Twitter, you're going to this and that. So make sure you buy yourself an extra battery. Let's talk about water. Yes, they do provide water at the sessions. You can bring a reusable bottle and carry it with you, or you can stock up on water and make sure to have bottles in your room. The reason why I want to suggest that you buy a whole case of water is because one single bottle of water at convention can cost anywhere from $2.50 to even $4.50 per bottle. And at Walgreens, they cost as little as $2.99 for an entire pack. You can either buy the pack for yourself because you know you're going to drink a lot of water, or you can even buy it and share it with the people that are going to be rooming with you. I mean, seriously, if you're going to spend $2.50 to $4.50 on one bottle alone, you might as well get a whole pack and have it for the entire weekend. Depending on your budget, food at convention can be very pricey. So the food that's available at the convention center on the little food kiosks, they range anywhere from $8 all the way to $17. So if you don't want to keep paying money every time that you're hungry, a good alternative is for you to go to Walgreens or a local store and get a bag of bread, get some cold cuts, get some milk, get some cereal, and always have those ready so that when you're hungry, you have something to munch on. I guarantee you, a trip to Walgreens, a trip to Walmart, even with Uber and taxi included, will be a lot less pricey than if you keep eating at all of these restaurants 24/7. Now, I just want to be clear, I am not being paid by Walgreens. Although, Walgreens, if you are watching and you like this video, call my people. I know what it's like to get to convention, go crazy spending money, and then by the time you get home, you are in debt for unnecessary reasons, or at least for reasons that you could have avoided. So that's why I decided for episode 3 to talk about the things that can help you stay within budget. And then on the things that you really want to spend money on, like Zumba wear, you can go crazy. So those are my tips for episode 3. I hope you guys enjoyed them. So make sure to subscribe to the channel, connect with me on all of my social outlets. I'm always posting pictures and videos to talk about all the things that go along with #Road to ZINCON. If you guys have any comments, leave them below, like the video, share them with your friends, and I cannot wait to see you guys for episode 4. Okay, just cut.